Welcome to my first video. I was going to do a vlog, but I felt a little bit too awkward walking around with a camera, so I was thinking just to do a sitting down video, and it will be a Q&A video. The first question is, why are you starting a YouTube channel? I'm starting a YouTube channel because my favorite thing to do is watching videos on YouTube all day long, so I thought, why not do it myself and see how it goes. And this is where I am now. The next question is, where do you live? I live in the US in Colorado, and I moved here almost 2 years ago from the Netherlands in Europe. So I'm Dutch and not American. Next question is, how did you and Josh meet? We met through mutual friends in an amusement park in the Netherlands. My best friend said that she knew that a old friend she knew was there as well with his best friend, and she wanted to meet up, and I was like, I don't really want to meet up, I just want to stay with you and have fun. And then she met up with him, and I was like, why? And then I saw Josh, I was like, oh, okay, this should be fun maybe. Next question is, why did you move to the US? I moved here to stay with Josh. He lived in the Netherlands for almost 20 years, but he moved back to get a job and stay with his family. So I thought I don't really have anything to do in the Netherlands, so why not see how it is over there? And that's why I moved, and I've been here for 2 years now, and also got this little one over here that's pulling my hair. Ow. Here. The next question is it easy to get a green card? It's not easy at all, and you have to find out yourself really how to get it online. There's not really a book that says do this, do this, do that, do this. You have to find it out or get help from a Facebook group like I did. And it took me a couple months to get it, but if you have all the evidence and all the papers that you need, it shouldn't be too hard unless you're not real. But I don't think some people do that. So there was also a question if people think I got the green card only to stay in the US and not because I really wanted to get married and be with Josh. That is not true, because I think the Netherlands is a little bit better with health insurance and all of that. Next question is, how different is the US from the Netherlands? I think it's pretty different because the people are different, how it looks is different, the food is different. I don't think the food is that good in the Netherlands, but it's pretty good when you live here for a while. But it's not the same as the Netherlands, of course. So next question is, what do you miss the most from the Netherlands? Of course, my family and my friends, but also the food. And he misses food too. But he's never been to the Netherlands, so. Next question is, do you want to live in the US for the rest of your life? And I don't know if I want to do that, because we're also thinking about schooling, where we want to do that. But sometimes we think the Netherlands is better for that, and sometimes we think the US is better for that. So we're just thinking about that, and it's not going to be anytime soon, because he's not going to school, because he's not even one yet. So, yes. Next question is, have you been to other places in the US since you've been here? Yes, I've been to other places last September with my family and Josh. We went to Las Vegas and Disneyland in California for a little baby moon before he came, and it was really hot and my feet were so swollen, but it was the best thing to do because it was crazy and it was so much fun, and I would do it again, but not pregnant. Next question is, when did you get a baby? I found out I was pregnant in the beginning of April, and then he came 7 months later. I wasn't full term at all because he was 2 months early, and now he's 10 months old and healthy. Yeah. Ow, that's my hair. Go. Next question is, how was your pregnancy? My pregnancy was pretty good until I was 32 weeks when I had to go to the hospital. I stayed there for I think a week and a half, and then he came at 33 weeks and 1 day, so he was 7 weeks early. And I had to stay in the hospital because my blood pressure was way too high and it was not safe for me or for him. So they wanted me to stay and try to keep him in until 34 weeks. First they said they wanted to keep him in until 36 weeks. Then they said to try until 34 weeks. And later that day when they said to try to 34 weeks, he came out of me through an emergency C-section. So that was all great. The next question is, why was Elijah born so early? He was born 2 months early because I had preeclampsia and it was not safe for me or for him. Preeclampsia is that your blood pressure is so high that it's not safe for you or for the baby or both of you, and most of the times they need to come out as soon as possible to make it safe for both of you. And first I didn't know what preeclampsia was because I didn't know the translation to Dutch, and if I would have known it, maybe he could have stayed in longer. I knew that my mom had it with my brother, but I didn't know it was the same because I didn't know the translation of it. So if I would have known that, maybe it would have been better, but you don't know. You never know how it goes. Yeah. But I needed to stay in the hospital for a week and a half on very strong medication. Even when I came home from the hospital, I had 10 pills per day to keep my blood pressure as low as possible. What is it? I didn't really like the hospital that much, and for sure not in a different country, but it made my English a little bit better, I hope. And I didn't really just stay there, and I told them, just let me go home, my blood pressure will go down, I promise you. And then I finally was released from the hospital, and after a week I was down to only 1 pill and my blood pressure was good. Yes. But he didn't come home until 7 weeks later, and he also had to transfer to a different hospital. Yeah. Oh, what do you want? So the last question is if I'm going to learn Elijah English and Dutch, and the answer is yes. I'm trying to talk Dutch and English to him the whole day. And sometimes it's a little bit more English, sometimes it's a little bit more Dutch, but we'll see how fast he can learn it. Right? Are you gonna talk Dutch to everyone and English to everyone and say hi, bye, hello, doei? Yes? Or not yet. But he is crawling, standing up by himself, eating really good, learning new things every day, and also not being so happy every day because he's a little tired. So yeah. So thank you for watching my first video, and I hope it wasn't too awkward because it's a little bit awkward for me to talk to a camera. Yeah, that's what I was saying. And I hope you like it and that you give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.